Let's head outside because a lot of people are starting their holiday week a little early, and we are all eyes on our friend Dennis Brown, who is in for Pete tonight because he has got to do the heavy lifting when it comes to our forecast.
Tell you what, things will improve past tomorrow, okay? So we do have some thunderstorms in the forecast in your first alert weather headlines for at least some of us into the afternoon and evening. Then some better weather for the 4th of July holiday, unsettled weather for next week. But we have a first alert posted for tomorrow. There's a potential that some of us could see some thunderstorms between about 2 and 8 o'clock in the afternoon and evening with damaging winds, lightning, and hail. We're tracking a cold front to the northwest that will dive toward the area with some upper level support. And we will have a little humidity as well at the surface. So there's the potential that we could see some scattered thunderstorms, isolated severe thunderstorms, then lower humidity Friday and Saturday just in time for the weekend. So this is what we're keeping an eye on. There's a level 1 and level 2 risk. Some of the storms, though, could be strongest toward western central Mass as they make their way eastbound. They could be a bit strong for parts of greater Boston, but again, we won't see rain everywhere. Now look at first alert futurecast. You'll see the clock at the top of the screen. Toward 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, mostly sunny skies becoming partly cloudy. There goes 2 o'clock in the afternoon, watching some of these thunderstorms developing toward Springfield, toward the Berkshires as well, pushing farther to the east toward about 4:45, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And some of these could produce a little hail. All right, not out of the question with some of these storms as they start rolling through the area. Now, the deal is, as we get a little closer to 8 o'clock, we'll start losing some of the heating of the day. So we might not see a lot of severe weather for eastern Mass, but a couple strong thunderstorms not out of the question. Even for the Cape, closer to 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. Then we clear out. That's noontime. Friday, we're seeing mostly sunny skies. Temperatures right now are in the 70s, with 78 in Boston, 70 degrees in Bedford, 73 in Beverly. We're in the upper 60s in P-Town, mid-60s in the Vineyard, and 73 degrees in Fitchburg. The hourly forecast will take temperatures into the low 70s early in the day tomorrow. Then we'll see those numbers climbing up into the mid and upper 80s, close to 90 degrees in a few spots. There will be a couple showers and storms we'll have to dodge, but not everywhere, not all afternoon and evening long. And then we'll start seeing the cooler weather, the drier weather starting to push in right after that. In your neighborhood, how about North Reading tomorrow? 88 degrees, about 88 there toward Billerica. How about 85 in Lynn? You'll see 87 in Gloucester, 87 degrees in Framingham. Winthrop will be about 89, close to 90 degrees in Boston. Somerville there about 90 degrees. You'll see toward Leominster 87, Worcester at 83, Milford at about 86. And then you'll see toward Dedham, we'll have some upper 80s there, low 90s in Brockton, 88 degrees in Plymouth. For the Cape and the Islands, we'll have temperatures in the 80s, some 70s there toward Nantucket. The temperatures will eventually get back into the 90s. But let's enjoy the weekend with low dew point temperatures. It tells us about the amount of moisture in the atmosphere. They're going to go from the 60s tomorrow, eventually to the 50s, and how about maybe even some upper 40s into Friday, which means that we're going to have a pleasant feeling outside when you get them lower than 55. So this is some really good weather as we go on Friday. And how about Saturday on the 10-day forecast there with mostly sunny skies, 85 degrees. The humidity starts to return by Sunday into Monday, and you'll also notice some more showers and storms by next Tuesday of next week. That's the forecast. We'll be right back.